Women who say they're single for 3-4 years, yeah, have been catching bodies in the meantime, yeah. So the next time a woman says that to you, ask them to break it down. Ask a woman, okay, have you been single for 3? So you've been single for 3 years? She's like, yeah, okay, cool. Have you seen anyone in those 3 years? When she says yeah, but like, okay, well then you haven't truly been single. Because for me, single means I haven't been dealing with no one, I ain't been seeing no one. But if you find out the girl telling you she's been single for 3 years and ran through 10 man, you thinking you idiot. So what do you think? Like, you can be out there taking bare hood, yeah, and I'll pull up and cuff you. No, something's wrong with you, yeah? Because trust me, ain't no girl too good for no one.
Trust me.
No, can't happen.
It's impossible.
Fuck appearance. Let's break that down immediately. Okay, she's nice. What else? Nothing? Get out of it. I don't even want you no more.
Straight.
What do you mean?
And I told man this, the prettiest girl to you right now, the nicest girl, I can promise you, bro, the most bangingest girl, in 5 or 6 months, she starts looking ugly. Do you know why? Right. Because when you see someone every day, if they haven't got more to offer than beauty, you start to see the ugly stuff to them, like the things that they do for their beauty. Like, why is she putting that on her lip? And, you know, why is she doing like, man, that's not, you know what I'm saying? And you hear the things that they say, and, you know, my hair's not nice, and my hair should go under my hairline. You're like, all them insecurities, it's just like a turn off. So, as beautiful as she looked to me at an initial start, after you had bagged the nicest girl, that's why, have you ever clocked, the man will be the most beautifulest woman and you cheat. Yep. And you think, the thing you cheat with is a dead thing.
Like a -4 out of 10, fam.
And women will be like, I can't believe you done this to me. Like, I'm saying it's because your beauty is not what keeps a man.
Only attracts them.
It only attracts them.
That's it.
What keeps a man is your character and your manners and your morals and your goals and your objectives and what you want to do. That's what keeps a man. Yeah. That's what keeps a man.
Always has.
And that's why you have to start questioning women, yeah. When they say I've been in like 3-4 relationships in the last, or 4-5 relationships, you say, you know what? She can't keep a man, you know.
Like, what's wrong with her?
Like, she can't keep a man. Yeah. Like, either man are running from her, or she just can't hold a man down. So now you're gonna come in and you're gonna be Captain Save-A-Hole. What did we say about Captain Save-A-Hole?
Never been. Cape long gone.
Cape gone. We burnt that. We burnt Captain Save-A-Hole's cape.
Never coming back.
Never.
Trust me.
You've got problems. Go sort out your problems. Go therapy. Get healed. Take your time out. Rest your pum pum for a little while, and find someone else on your journey. Someone that's healing as well, so you both can heal together. As for me, I'm good. I don't need no woman to try and break me down because she's mentally broken. No, I'm never going into that situation ever again. Ever. I'm not saving you. Nope. You need to save yourself.
For real.
I need to save myself. For real. We all need to save ourselves. This is the realest. Well, you see, man them spend so much time trying to heal someone for them only to shit on them in the end. I've seen it too many times. I can give you first-hand experience of trying to save someone's life. Come on. And then them shitting on you at the end to the point where you said, raw. Like, when you really broke down everything you've done for the person, you're like, you are a proper scumbag, you know? And you made it seem like I've done something bad to you. You should have been, oh my gosh, I'm telling you right now, a lot of men are out there, Captain Save-A-Hole. You think you can turn that hole into a housewife. Nope. I'm telling you right now, I'm here to give you some advice. You can't turn a hole into a housewife. Nope. She's gonna be a hoe. Accept her if you want. But don't think you can change her. Accept her. You know, this is who you are. You know, and this is who I am.
Except that, you know what? Yeah, the moment you start taking accountability and realizing that this is who I am, like, you know, this is how I am, like that's a shit. Rather than all this deflecting stuff, like talking crazy, like not owning up, like say with Chess, this is who I am. But this idea, hold the half-wife, unless she'll change. You can't change her. She has to change herself. Fucking hell, look at what's her name? Kim K. Damn, this woman really manages, yeah, to have 4 youths and still be able to drop Kanye, to start dating again instantly. That is some embedded train. I don't know what that is, cuz, but to be able to just leave, man.
But he knew she was a hoe.
No, and I'm saying, but the fact that she had 4 kids still didn't change. It didn't change anything. It's 4 kids, you know.
But if you really go through her history, she's banged a lot of man, fam.
100 bare man.
Like, bro, there's a lot of man.
Kanye cuffed her and it ended. But I'm saying it's just amazing how seeing her now date after a marriage and 4 kids, it's like, I don't know how you. It's like a fixed mindset. No matter what, yeah, this. I'm just gonna forever just be just like to and from man. Can't keep a man or don't want to keep a man. I don't know what her aim is, her goal is. But them kind of women there, boy. Kanye was the one to save her, though.
But the thing
he was the one to save her, cuz.
Do you know the craziest thing?
He was the one.
That was mad because think about this now, yeah. She left Kanye after he put all that work in with her, yeah.
Mad.
And she put in working with him. They both done the same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying after all them years and having 4 youths, yeah, 4 beautiful children as well, you know. Shout out to the kids. The kids are beautiful. 100. You know what I'm saying? Like to do all of that to just like leave, it's kind of mad because like, what's her real end goal?
What is it?
Like, she gonna marry the new guy she's doing, or she's just beating him because she wants to get over him?
That's what I'm saying.
But bare women look up to Kim K. So is this what the new thing was gonna be for women? Instead of healing,
innit?
Let me just hop on another willy.
Because the idea of that healing means taking a step back, being truly single, and understanding that maybe I just need to fall back for a minute, get my shit in order, understand who I am, be at peace. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, upgrade yourself. But if I just don't know how, then hold on. It goes back to my point earlier where I said that rather than invest or try and fix or sort of solve something, it's a lot easier just to date just to date someone else, start seeing someone sleep with them. So you think, hold on a minute. But marriage is an even deeper state than a relationship. Marriage
100%.
Marriage is a whole nother space where it's happening into. So I'm saying it shows that if someone have her character can just be like, oh well, it didn't work. And it's like there's no way of truly cuffing a woman. Like a woman gonna go, she won't go, innit? Like you can't stop that film on nature. If from early you saw, if a guy wants to be a captain save a hole and he's seen a girl's sort of character from day one, then he just needs to accept it because it's evident they will never change. They can't change. That's who they are. DNA. Now if you wanna put the work in, okay, cool. Like that's your decision. You can try and make them, I don't know, like a better person, or try and level them up. But raw, like if you look at Kim K's history, what sex tape, like ran through NFL guys and just. And Kanye must have saw it. I thought, I know what I think to myself. Yeah, the only reason why Kanye did it, yeah, is because his head wasn't even good himself, man.
It wasn't.
His head wasn't. It wasn't where it needed to be.
And not only that, but she's actually paying anyway. Like, yeah. I'm keeping it real. Bruv, 9 out of 10 man would want to get Kim K because 9 out of 10 is going to boost your career. Mm-hmm. If you're nobody, like the guy she's with now, I don't even know who he is, but I bet he becomes famous from just being with her. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's going to boost your career. So if you're looking at it from a logistical side, then it makes sense for you to be in any relationship with a woman that once she posts you, it's going out to over 360 million people. I don't know how, 160 million people. Something, and be in every single newspaper.
For real?
And be all over the world. So in a hindsight, the guys is living off the clout. Kanye West was living off the clout, and that's what I think got his Yeezys to the level it got, because I knew that women only wanted to buy Yeezys. I used to sell Yeezys, and I still got a Yeezy company. Check it out, Rare Deals, Instagram, you know what we do. So look, I used to sell Yeezys, yeah, but when Kim K would put the trainers on and rock them, like in whatever she's wearing, like underwear and thingies, bro, I would see the price of them trainers go up.
Skyrocket, didn't it?
So I'd be like, I need to cop these to sell these.
Right.
So I'm saying for business-wise, she was good for him and he was good for her.
Right.
The new man she's with is just 10 steps back. But that shows you that she doesn't actually value anything that is, because I never heard her talk like, God's gonna help me. Or like, them women, like, it's all about like just what the life is. You know what I'm saying? I want to live my life. Like, I heard she was getting divorced. First things in Beverly Hills with her friends partying.
How? She's
for the streets, and all the little girls and her kids are gonna grow up thinking that that's a normal way to be. Because mummy was like that. She didn't have to stay with daddy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have to make it work. And I think that mindset is a very corrupted and destructive mindset. Yeah,
but that's sad because women, I don't know how much followers she got, but you only, let's say she got 100 million followers, yeah? Mm-hmm. You only need, let's say 10% of women to think like that for that the game to be fucked. You only need 10% of her followers to think how she thinks for the game to be fucked. Because those 100,000 women are going to start just going out there and just telling all these guys and moving a mad way, thinking raw. Like I said, women need to understand, that when you move mad, you devalue yourself.
Trust me.
You do it yourself. Like, and the thing is, if you want to settle down with a guy and be cuffed by somewhat a decent guy, his opinion of you is very, very important,
Very important.
So if you're going to be out there moving mad, by the time you get to the guy you want, he's not going to want you. He's going to say, you're for the streets, gone. Like, you're going to think, raw, like, maybe if I wasn't moving mad and just sort of conducting myself and just sort of, like, let me wait for a real guy to approach me. Cool, but rather than that, let me go online and follow these social toxic trends and do what she's doing. You idiot. All of these girls, who like repost toxic shit, I think it's funny. They be the most broke. Them girls that repost it, be the most broke, damaged girl, just waiting for that guy to save her. They're waiting. They're waiting for that, but that guy's not coming. Because what guy actually sits at home and watch a girl post that and talk to think, yeah, I want her, you know? No one thinks that. No one's ever going to think that, man.
Actually think the opposite. Man say, bro, this girl's moving mad. She's posting some mad stuff. You know, I need to keep it stepping.
And they're young. And they're scary because it's like these girls are all 18 plus, but like doing these funny stuff, like almost like the media or like whoever's pushing this, like this sort of message. It's getting to the girls from young, cuz from all 18, 19. The girls like, yeah, like all this toxic, all these quotes, living this thing. I'm like, come on, man. You know what I mean? Like people need to go old school, man. And so I start realizing the only way you have value is when you just don't follow trend, like don't try and join the crowd. Be your own person. You understand? I said obviously, and get a good man. Because a good man, trust me, yeah, a good man, vice versa, and a good woman can level up anybody. If a good woman comes to your life, you wouldn't even know it was possible to reach the places you did with a woman behind you.
Trust me.
It's amazing, you know.
Trust me.
A good woman will take you somewhere, Don. She'll take you somewhere. And vice versa. A guy who comes to a woman's life, she'll be like, wow, a guy's never showed me that. A guy's never treated me like this way. I didn't know women were supposed to get these benefits. And a woman will be like, raw. I didn't know that, you know.
Trust me.
It takes a real guy for that to happen. But when you're just so caught up in this social web of just fuck shit and fuck boys and all this toxic shit, everyone's lost, cuz. Everyone's lost. I said online dating is watered down. You know what I mean? Everyone and anyone's on it. People in married couples are online now. Just thinking, right? Is everyone just? And I start to question myself. Like,
do you think? I've got a question. This is a sick question. Do you think that if your partner said to you, "I've been on Tinder, I've been on Bumble, I've been on like 5 different dating websites," would you take her serious?
Prior to meeting me?
Yeah.
Probably. Do you know what? I think the reason why I wouldn't, because really and truly, any decent good-looking girl only needs to be on one platform to get a man. But for me, I don't know if it's a stretch to the idea of like, I've been on like multiple websites. There are girls on simultaneously 3-4 websites at once. You think, why? Is it mad? Like, as in, are you bored? Like, do you just want attention? Like, the same dusty pictures girls use for the same dating sites. Like, so you might see a girl with Tinder, Bumble, and I don't know, like Match.com, whatever. The same picture, same girl. You think, are they trying to like crave attention? Like, do they need validation? What are they online for? Because really, truly, any decent, good-looking girl, if she's serious, can meet a guy every day of the week. Every day, what? An average girl, I'll say on average, get 10 DMs a day, easy. A girl can get 10 DMs a day, especially if she's bad. So you're thinking, if you're on all these sites, either you've become lost in the whole online realm, like you've become lost to the just, everyone's doing it, so boy, let me doing it. And to a point where women are actually dumb, because the longer you stay online, you pass out bare good brothers. And girl be online for all 6 months, talk about where they all real man. All the real men been come and gone. You've been on the site for 6 months and you ain't linked no one yet. Like, you know what I mean? And all these guys are there thinking, like going around you thinking, like that girl was half decent, but now, like, I just see her online, not replying to messages, taking all 2-3 days. These guys say, so to me, I wouldn't dare a girl who's been on bare socials because I just feel like she's lost to the online game, fam. Like, these girls don't even have basic, like, people skills when you date them. I'll date a girl with no conversation, fam. Or they speak when I speak, or just... Or DMing on their phone when I'm picking them. I'm just thinking,
it's dead. It's dead,
isn't it? Like, they're just online with it, fam.
It's dead.
So I'm thinking, I don't know, like, a girl who, you know what, I'd rather my girl not be on social media.
Straight.
If I got a girl now. I'd rather not be on it.
But do you think that, like, Instagram, Snapchat, they're like dating websites as well, kind of, though, isn't it?
Fam, you can holler anywhere. You can holler on Twitter, LinkedIn, it don't matter.
But I think like with them like actual dating sites, I think that's just sex sites now. I just call them sex sites because man, like bro, I've heard man say, yeah man, I met this thing from Tinder last night. I'm like, yeah, is it? Because I don't really, I would never ever be on a dating site because I got too much pride to like for a gal to try and finesse me or try and chat shit to me. But what's the difference? Someone said to me once, what's the difference between being on Plenty Fish and then being on Instagram, bro? Gals still can holler at you and still can, you know what I'm saying? Like, it might not be in that environment, but I said they can still get at you. And I said, you kind of got a point still, because the way that some social media is, like, for instance, like if I checked a girl's Snapchat and I saw 7 men and she said, I don't reply to none of them, I'd just be like, you're for the streets. Of course. Me personally, you're for the streets. Because you must love attention or crave attention. And you know, gal, they do funny stuff. They have something called private stories, bro.
See,
all you women with your private stories.
I don't even have Snap, you know. I don't even have Snap.
The best thing you ever done. Stay away from it.
I've never even installed it in my phone. I've never had it.
It is dead. It's a young kid thing, I think.
Isn't it?
It's a young kid thing.
Yeah,
Give me a Snap instead of giving you a number. Yeah, it's a young kid thing. It's a young kid thing. I swear down. But what I'm saying is, gal be on Snap. And the reason why they're on Snap is because in 24 hours the messages will delete.
It's gonna disappear, isn't it? I heard that. It disappears.
So gal don't want to leave no trace, no fingerprint, bro. So they'll just, no evidence, no face, no case. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't talking to you 24 hours ago.
That's mad.
Then you read the conversation, doesn't make sense. Because some things that are saved doesn't even make, it's all out of context. So gal will save out of context stuff. So you will never know who the real she is. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, they got something called My Eyes Only.
I heard, what's that? I ain't heard that. What's that? I ain't heard that.
That's the secret compartment.
My Eyes Only.
Where she can store madness. It's like a hidden file.
Right. Raw, so just a one person can see.
Man, them, if you find a girl today and she's got Snapchat, say to her, can I see your My Eyes Only? If she says no.
Raw, they're moving like that, you know.
She got the secret, that's called the secret compartment.
Bro.
I'll tell you a funny story.
I don't even know this stuff.
I'll tell you a funny story. So my brethren, he was seeing this girl, yeah?
Yeah.
Asian thing. You're seeing an Asian thing because he loves Asian gal. You're seeing this Asian thing and then boom, he said, raw, like, one day she must have left her phone on the side and was unopened. Like, she went toilet. He said, bro, you know me, bro. I'm going to search the thing, bro.
You have to, curiosity, innit? You have to.
But he said, I knew her password because he said one day I was watching her do her password and it was so easy. It was like,
you saw.
Like, it's like this. So he just done that.
And it worked.
So he went into a Snapchat, saw bare men. He said, no, forget this. Went to camera, went to My Eyes Only because he knew about it. He said he opened it.
Saw madness.
Bro.
He saw madness. Caught a body in it at that moment. He's like, raw.
He saw... I can't even say it on camera, but he saw her doing the most with someone else.
Swear. No, allow it. No.
So now he said, you know when a woman tells you I've been with 4 or 5 men, he said it's easy to like get over that.
Right.
But he said, see when you see things.
Oh, that's done. It's done. The mental.
He said, bro, he said I was traumatized. He said I'll never go through a girl's phone again. He said I couldn't believe. Then she came out like. And then he said he was just being funny. He's like, yeah. And she's like, well, what's wrong? And he's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to be real with you. I went through your phone and I saw your mic. She said, call me a cab. I need to go.
Bruh.
She knew that it was peak.
Done. Yeah, it was done.
Like, you know when someone knows, I can't even lie to you anymore. It's over. Like, I know you're done with me. Because what I was doing was mad. See? Like, you can never forgive me. I know, like, just call me a cab, please. And he just sat there in silence until the cab came and she's like, bye. And he's like, bye. He said he never spoke to her. She blocked him straight away.
See, that's what I'm saying. All this Snapchat thing, obviously, like, I'm on it. But I just feel like that, you know what? I remember telling the guy once, yeah, I can never take a girl back who cheated on me, yeah? And he's like, but some guy argued he can. I was like, cool, say less. I was like, bro, if you can take a girl back who cheated on you, just do one thing for me, yeah? Go on any porno site, yeah? And type in girl, dig out, whatever, yeah? And that was your missus last night. After you watch that, then tell me if you can look at her the same. Because for me, like you said, it's the visuals. You need to see it. Words are anything. Cheated on me. If you saw your girl get dig out by a man, like 100%, unless you're into that freaky like fucking shit and like them like cocoa things, yeah. Unless that's the mood, any girl getting caught, getting dig out, no man is gonna be like, you know, we can get past that. Unless it's some fucking the world's biggest waste man, fam. To ever see a girl get piped and to take her back. So for me, the visual and the mental can actually create trauma, fam. So that's why if man walk into a yard and see another man in the house, man pulling out Shepherds, fam, and going after man. Straight. Because it's that instant rage of the disbelief, the disrespect. They're like, what? Like, as in, how could you do this? But as I said, like, but when they go, so that's why when a girl tell me, like, you know, I dated or I have a 4 or 5 man or I slept with so and so, I just think words sound cute innit, but when you actually see what a woman's been doing, yeah, and you hear about things, it changes the whole thing for me. So women can be bare sneaky because, like I said, your boy said I wouldn't even want to go for a girl's phone because the maddest things I would see. It would make me question every girl I've ever been with and every girl that I could potentially be with. I wouldn't even want to see the phone. I wouldn't want to see it. And that's why these days it's such a big thing where everyone's got a password on the phone. Understand? Everyone's got a password. But for me, it's mad because I remember one girl told some boy, what's your passcode? Or like, would you tell me it? And then like he was like, yeah, and he goes, like what about yours? It's like, yeah, if you wanted to, but it was a bit like a hesitant yeah. So it's like women always. I think women never bank on the idea of getting caught, because I do actually genuinely believe women like cheat more than men. I'm like 100, because like women have too many options that they can exercise at any moment. 2 a.m. Yo, who? Marcus,
and the thing is, the options are so good, because you see with men, they get with a woman and the woman starts catching feelings. Mm-hmm. She could call a man for a dick appointment. He'll come around for an hour, smash out her insides, and leave and never call her again.
Done. And you never know, be none the wiser.
He will never post on social media. He won't say anything. He won't take pictures. He will just be silent. He will just love the affair that he's having with your woman. Isn't it? And that's the difference. Women can't do that. They start getting emotional.
Yeah.
I know you got a woman. I love you.
Yeah.
You can tell me you love me and her love her. Yeah. I'm gonna write off your thing. Watch. Men will just be silent, because I told you, men, there's no emotions tied to our sex. You know what I'm saying? So if a woman thinks that you can hold a man through sex, you're an idiot, gal. Yeah, idiot, gal.
It's never gonna work.
Yeah, idiot, gal. If you think they can hold a man through sex, the only way you're gonna hold a man is through, like we said to you already, and we'll say it again. You have to have that good character. You gotta have vision. You gotta have you know what I'm saying? All of that. You know what I'm saying? That beautiful mind, that good character. You know what I'm saying? The problem occurs, and she's just calm about it. She's going crazy. You're like, raw, like. This woman, I feel like I can trust her. Like I feel like I can tell her deep stuff about me.
For real?
And she ain't gonna judge me. Because some girl, you tell them deep stuff, 2 months later, you know what the girl's saying to you? Oh, I can't believe, I remember when you told me this. And she starts using shit that she knows against you.
They do that, cuz.
Do you know how mad that is?
They do that.
Bro, I can't believe a girl done that still.
What did my boy say? Like my boy said that he's scared to open up to women, because he goes, in his experience, all the women that he's told some deep shit to has just end up using it against him, and he's like, and he's thinking raw, like as in deep thing. And for me, my guy's funny, because he said that he felt like it was a trap. He was like, wait a minute. He was like, these days he feels like when a woman says you can tell me anything, that's like the biggest red flag ever, because a woman will use it against you, whether it's an argument, like you could tell a woman some like deep stuff. And thinking, yeah, like, babe, we're locked in, and then you fall out, and then she ends up saying, yeah, like, that time you did. And you just thinking, raw, like, I think men feel too vulnerable to open up to women, because more time than not, it'll come back and then they get away on them.
100%.
More time than not.
100%.
I think the only woman on earth a guy will tell some deep shit to is his mum.
Yeah, 100%.
That's it.
100%.
I wouldn't, even if I love my wife, I still wouldn't confide in her to tell her literally every corner and inch of my fibre being. I wouldn't even do it to her. Because I just feel like it's just, some things are just better left. Maybe I've got to figure it out.
Trust me. Facts.
Or like speak to other man them. Or whoever.
Facts.
Because a man will know what it is. But for me, I just feel like some information is too sticky to tell the missus.
100%.
It's too much.
100%. And I think that using it against man is the reason why some men don't tell women nothing.
Can't.
So women get with men and be like, you know what, you never tell me nothing about your life, and you're so secretive. And in his mind, he's thinking, bro, I've been here before when I've opened up, and then 6 months later, you've used my past against me to say this is the reason why I'm the way I am. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why men tell women beautiful lies, because women don't like bitter truth. And that's why when we're talking the stuff that we're talking, you're gonna say, man's a misogynist, man hate women, man hate. Look, I've already predicted what you're going to say already, because I know how low vibrational some of you women are. That's why the show's up in the air, because it's going to go up in the air and over your heads.
Facts.
You're not going to be able to comprehend what we're actually saying, because you're not going to want to take accountable and think that maybe I have some of these characteristics, maybe I'm like this, and maybe I need to change. It's never going to come to your mind.
It's not.
But men are waking up now, and they're knowing that they're the prize, and knowing their power.
Been the prize.
And they're starting to understand that we're not letting women like tell us who we are and paint pictures of us that we don't want. And we're gonna show you now that this is how it has to be. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what's funny? I remember a girl was like, oh, you can tell me anything. And one guy told me that, like, I think he broke down, because I think like work and maybe life was broke. He broke down. A man cried. Like, man cried in like, so imagine she's laying down, he cried like on her lap, yeah. So in that moment, he was obviously like sort of vulnerable, innit? I remember finding out, so I started seeing her, but she told me her ex-man did that. She goes, I'm not gonna lie, at the moment he started crying, like I thought it was kind of gay. I was like, Ross, that's what I was.
You know what the funny thing is?
I said,
do you know what the funny thing is?
I said,
that's not the first time. That's not the first time I've heard that as well. I've actually heard that as well. I've heard a girl say, "I lost all respect for him when he done that," and that made me, in my mind, say, I realised that you can't actually break down to these women.
You can't. No, never cry. I would never cry for the woman. Like, don't get me wrong. Crying's natural, and a man.
If my mum died and she's right next to me, I can't help it. But
tears are coming down.
But emotional wise, she ain't seeing no tears.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because I think that level of vulnerability is just uncomfortable for a guy. Because if 9 times out of 10 it's probably not going to be received. Like, in the point this way, she might have said nothing then, but I just feel like you best believe she's gonna tell all her friends about, oh, last night, you broke down and he cried. Trust me, that information is getting thrown around town, fam. And at that moment, it's almost like you're less of a man in that moment. And you know what? It's even deeper still. I'm not even saying I've wanted to cry. I'm saying I just wouldn't do it. I've never been in a position where I actually feel like I wanted to cry around a woman because life was so mad. I've never been there, but I just think women are so temperamental, like in their feelings. They might just use it against you in a random argument 6 months later. Well, that time, you cry like some bitch nigga. I didn't say nothing.
Bro, a woman told me once that
a
woman told me once that her baby father said, "If you leave me, I'm gonna jump out the window."
Bro.
Now, anytime I saw that man, or saw a picture of that man, all I thought in my head, I didn't think of him as a man, I didn't think of him as a father. I just thought of a man jumping out a window, like a cat. That's all I thought, a cat jumping out a window. Cause like, bro, I don't care what a woman does to me, bro, I'm not jumping out no window for no woman.
No way.
The only way I'm jumping out the window is to go to my other girl.
No,
I'm jumping out the window to jump into her car or something.
Ninja shit,
yeah, but I'm not jumping out the window to commit suicide for a woman, bro.
No, that's mad.
Man, them listen closer to me. If a woman's hurt you and you're going through it hard, the man them are here for you. Straight. But don't jump out the Ross-Clark window.
Come on, man.
Yeah, don't jump out the window.
Come on, what after that?
You know what I'm saying?
Losing yourself over a woman. There's too many gal out here, bad gal out here that can sort of like take that position and make things right. But again, for me, obviously, like men have feelings, women have feelings. More time than not, women are more emotional. But obviously, like man out here getting bare vested the gal. Trust me, it's like I was saying to you off camera before when I was saying I've been with a girl who had like mental health conditions, like bipolar, but I swear to God, fam, I invested every sort of energy cell, like being or part of me into her because I had love for her, So it didn't feel like a chore. It didn't feel like a task because I sort of loved the idea of her and sort of being that person where she can. But after about 6 months, I actually felt drained, cause like some days I had no energy, like as in my soul left me, cause I was like raw, and that level of commitment, that level of thing. It's such a taxing thing on the mind and body, that some women don't realize. The right woman, a man will invest, So, in relation to when your friend drops a window, I can see how some man will get there though. Because some man they give their all, and a woman would just chew up and spit out, thinking, raw, again they got everything. Now, obviously, jumping out the window, killing yourself is dumb. You shouldn't do that. But that's why, to me, I've always had this rule, like give 90, keep 10. That 10 is in reserve for me, meaning that, so when I give 90, it's still my all, but that 10 is in reserve for like, if one day my missus jump out left field and do something mad, I'll think, I always knew this day could happen, but I just didn't think it would. So it gives me room to maneuver and not be so heartbroken. If that makes sense, Donnie. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna give 100%, because 100% means that anything she does is gonna be, I'm fully shattered. But if I reserve 10, I might be a broken man, but I'm not a ruined man. I can still pick myself up. So that 10 is for me. So when a woman says you can tell me everything, no. I'll tell you most things. Or like I'll tell you things that maybe are obvious, or maybe things that, day-to-day things. But some things are gonna stay with me, like to the grave, fam. Or like the man that might know, or like my close boy might know. But for me, telling everything to a woman, in my experience, it will leave you too highly vulnerable. It leaves you too exposed. You just don't know when it's gonna come back around. You don't know, fam.
But you know what?
You don't know.
But a real good woman that loves you, a real soulmate,
right?
Even if you told her everything, she would never use it against you because she's actually the right woman for you. She actually understands that pain. But I still wouldn't advise anyone to tell a woman every single thing. I wouldn't advise it personally. I'm with you with the 10%. You have to hold back that 10%.
You have to.
So I can give you that 90.
Yeah.
And that's a big number, That's a big number. That's over 80%.
Come on, man. That's a lot.
But I need to keep some stuff to myself.
You have to,
I got to keep some stuff to myself.
Take it to the grave. Like I said, or whether it's mumsy or like
I'm taking it to my grave too.
Your day one dog. Like if it's something mad, yeah, to myself, innit? Because I feel like too much information is a problem, innit?
Of course it is.
Too much information is a
Why
problem.
why do people make it seem like just saying everything is like it's the way to be nowadays? Like it's an attractive thing.
Right, yeah. And like so like unless you tell me everything, then you don't love me. Right.
Yeah.
No, yeah. But to be fair, I feel like women always want their man to open up. But again, it goes back to women don't know what they respond to, fam. It's like you want a guy to open up, but when he opens up, he seems like a bitch, so then you don't want that. But when a guy don't tell you nothing, then it's like, oh, like you don't love me, you don't tell me. So it's like a constant mix between the two. So I don't know if like for me it's tricky, but for me, I'm never gonna put myself in a situation where I feel so vulnerably exposed to a point where she knows every single part of my life. That is for me, that's mad. Like, cause boy, like no one knows everything about me, fam. They can't. You know what I mean? Like some things that I might have experienced or some things I might have done. I feel like that's just for me, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know out there, man, I've gone through shit that no one will ever know, fam. And too right.
Facts.
And the only way you need to tell everything is if you're on court facing a murder. if you're on court facing a murder charge and they need every information where you was, yeah, I'll tell you all of that. But just stuff about me personally, nah, cause man, my experience doesn't allow me to believe that a woman can even. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I could be nice with a woman laying down there having jokes and say, I got love for you, you know, that's light. But when you start all that stuff about her crying, she goes, I thought it was kind of day. Or imagine a real boss man coming home, yeah, to his woman, and he walks in the door and goes, oh babe, I've had a long day. Like, can you hold me? I can't even imagine those words. Like I can't. That I feel like at that moment. Like your guy pussy gonna dry all the way up. Cause can you hold me? It's been a long day. Can we cuddle? I can't even.
Yeah, I feel like as a man, you've got to show some sort of strength. And I think women look at us as the pillar of the family as well.
Yeah.
And like I can be vulnerable, I can be weak, but you're the strength.
That's what I'm saying.
And like my brother was saying to me a few days ago, he's like, look, my missus, she's always breaking down crying because we've got a youth, things are not going right, but. I have to be the strong one in the relationship because if they both start crying, then what's the child gonna do? The child's gonna, you know what I'm saying? The child's gonna be depressed. So he said, I've got to be the man for this, and that's the reason why. Weeks later, the girl said, "You know what? I love the fact that you were so strong through this hard time in our relationship. And you, like, not that you never cried and showed emotion, but it's just you were strong. You was the rock that I could always turn back on because I was very vulnerable.
The motherfucking rock.
The rock that I can fall back on. And I feel like when you show too much emotions to women, they don't know how to even contextualize that.
They don't.
Because their fathers never showed them no emotions.
It's foreign to them.
Their brothers didn't show them no emotions. So now you as a man coming there, she's like, what are you doing?
Whoa, what's this? It's foreign. Like, raw, like, do men do this? Do men do this?
Yeah.
Like, raw.
She starts questioning you. She starts questioning you.
You know, like emotion. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. You know, that society, like men are told to like man up and deal with it, and men aren't really show this side of emotions. Mm-hmm. It's not as black and white as women say, oh, well, guys do it. Like, guys do it to like protect themselves. Women, see, a woman will tell you everything because she just can't help it, fam.
Yeah.
She can't help it. She like the moment she sees her solid man walk through the house, the moment you put a foot in the door, she's unloading. She's letting the clip go, fam.
The big clip.
Boom. She's letting that go like raw. Like, I got shit to tell you, bro. But for me as a guy, I don't know whether it's just with the way I've been raised or the way I think or just men in general, but I never feel the need to come home and just break everything down to the miss. I never really feel like that. For me, I only tend to say what's wrong when a woman says, oh, like, what's up, you good? Or like, what's going on with you? Then I'll tell her.
Yeah.
But I'll never actually sit a woman down and break down why I'm struggling. I've never got to that point. I said, to be honest with you, I just don't trust women. I don't trust women enough.
And I don't blame you. I generally don't blame you because of the things that man's seen women say to us makes man like that. Because the gal will be like, yeah, man, from the moment he said that to me, I just knew that he wasn't a man for me. And you're thinking, raw, like, my man broke down and told you his feelings. And now she's like, why are you so emotional? So I'm looking at her thinking that, bro, you ain't getting a piece of emotion from me. You getting hard dick and bubble gum, and that's it.
That's it.
You're not getting nothing else. Because you are not getting nothing. Because I can see your whole angle and it's bent to the bend. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what they like though. Actually, but you know it's mad when I think about it. Yeah? A woman who sees a guy who's just a tough exterior, doesn't waver, like doesn't show any signs of weakness, then like I need that solid foundation in my life. This guy will provide me the rock I need. The emotion is cool, but when you start being too flamboyant and too extra with it, and basically like you become the bitch too. Now there's two bitches in the relationship. You can't. So again, bro, yin and yang. You can't have plus, you can't have minus.
You can never.
You need the balance.
Yeah, 100%. And I think that's what a lot of women want in general. They want a man to, if I'm honest, just be strong.
Just be strong.
Because they're weak. Some of them, not all, because I don't want these women to jump on my
not all, but most.
I don't want them to like get over emotional and say, oh, well, you're like this, you're like, you know what I'm saying?
Most though.
Yeah.
Most are weak. And yeah. I mean that's fine because even from birth, like even from birth, have you noticed that when a girl's young, a girl who's 12, 13 can be telling you stuff like, oh yeah, I want to get married and have a husband and kids. A woman have seen it from young. That's just what they see or what they want. A man will be with 30, 35 and still be out there playing the field happily. Like men and women are in two different spaces. So when a man actually settles down and finds a woman, trust me, he's ready to commit. Because I don't, to be honest with you, marriage is losing its value, like as we said before. But nowadays, I don't think if a woman never asked a man to marry her or put the idea out there, I don't think no guy would marry any women if they didn't have to.
What do you mean? Because
I'm pretty sure 9 out of 10 men marry women because women want to be married. So I think there's hardly any men who are pushing the idea of marriage more than the woman. It always generally comes from the woman. It's been 5 years, we got a kid, we're living together, might as well get married. Like it very rarely comes from the guy, which kind of makes me think women push for the marriage and the status and they want to be married. But every single time I've seen it, every guy that's gone down on one knee, and said, would you marry me, wherever, that's fine. Like we did that. But I'm saying, but they'll keep putting things out in the air. Well, why not get married? So like things where if a man ever got to that point, it would take a man a lot longer to get to the point where he thinks he want to marry a woman than a woman want to marry. Because I swear down, fam, you can meet a woman and give her a good dick and I want to marry her in 6 months. Do you know what I mean? It's not the other way around though. It's not the other way around. It doesn't work the other way around. Fam, at most, a guy might say, I want this thing to have my ute, or I want her as my gal. But you won't hear I want to marry her. You rarely hear that.
Never.
You won't hear that.
Never.
Unless he's a simp.
Never. And I think
never heard that.
I think the reason why though that is because let's be honest, man. The way that we're going in society, is a direction where women's needs are more looked at as more than men's needs. Does it make sense? Like, like I need this, I want that, I want this, I want that. And man will just be like, I just want you to. So you're like, what do you want? And you be like, I just want you to come home. Yeah, well that's easy. What else? And you're like, well, I don't really know. But she's got all these demands. Man ain't got no demands.
None.
9 out of 10 men don't really have 100 million demands at that moment. Like man just want like loyalty, like
the most
basic, like basic things, like good communication. Can you cook? Like the things that are just like easy to life. Men are easily pleased, Women are not. She wants. I want all your bag. I want all your money. Everything. I want a yard with this in it. I want a garden. You're like
everything.
Cool, no problem. Like, you know what I'm saying?
True,
I want a Range Rover, I want a Versace bag. You're like, you're very specific.
Like men have to really men have to give so much in return of very little. So a guy will say, listen, man, just I don't know, cook me through now and again. Like, don't cheat and don't talk so much. And that's kind of about it. A woman will come with a full scroll.
Oh my days!
You think, bro, you need all that just to be sort of content. Not even for it to work. Just for her to be content somewhat. Like everything from support, love, emotions, sympathize, like passcode, like to your phone, massages, like compliments. You think of bare things. And you're like, bro, I've got to do all that just to maintain this. And in return, all I'm asking for is like dinner and that. And some woman will turn their face up thinking, you turn your face up over me asking for a hot plate. But you wanted the most from me. The most. Nah. See, that's what I'm trying to say. It's an imbalance, fam. It's not women. I don't think women understand how much of a energy draining experience it is to keep a good woman in check. Now, maybe you want to say, you know, that's how just women ask what they need, you know, like from the beginning of time, women have different needs to men, cool. But when it's such a big difference in needs and demands, yeah, from men, it's so draining to wake up knowing you have to do at least 8 things for her to be okay. just to be okay. And then tomorrow, repeat, do it again.
Do you know how draining that is mentally? Mentally, do you know how draining
that is? Just one day. And the worst thing is, you could treat a woman good for 100 days in a row. You have one off day. What? Yeah, you don't love
That's the one day she remembers. That's the one day she remembers. For the rest of eternity, you was bad to me on this day.
How?
That's it.
I went hard for 100 days strong. 101 day. Oh well, boy, maybe I should talk to that guy who should be. And you know what? Women are so sick. Yeah. When women throw these lines like this, one think women are sick. The moment it starts to go wrong, she goes, "Oh well, so and so at work treats me nice," or you know, like
you're done.
This guy says that to me. Can you try and fuck? He don't want nothing from you. Do you think a guy looks at a woman with a relationship and think, yeah, listen, the moment that door cracks open just a little bit, man dropping his trousers.
Bro, as soon as a man sees quotes and he's thinking, wait a second.
That's it, she's broke. Something's wrong.
They broke up.
Yeah, or they're about to, or something's going on.
Because women always, they do fishing. You know what I call fishing? I call it fishing now. This is my new terminology. I call it fishing. So when you and a woman are going through problems, yeah, she starts posting more. She starts putting up pictures of herself.
Yeah,
she changes her DP. You know, like on WhatsApp, she had no DP. Now she puts up the nicest picture of herself.
Yeah,
you know what she's doing? She's fishing.
Yeah, she is.
And you see the men, men are hunters.
Yeah.
So men can feel energy, bro.
We know.
Bro, I've known when a girl's about to break up. I can see the messages. Look, I'm the first man in DMs. Look, let me tell you something. Look, you see life, it goes on.
Bro.
You know, I'm always here for you if you ever need to talk.
Them cat messages, boy.
You know, sending some Jodeci. I died for you.
Yeah. What is it? Goes like, really?
I can't help but wait. Ding, ding.
It's so dumb, isn't it? And the girl's like, really? Have you always felt this way? Do you know what, yeah? The moment that girl says, really? You gotta... The moment you say that, you got her. She goes, really? That's it.
Yeah,
that word.
I felt this way for such a long time, you know?
Yeah.
You're with him, her. Man, start singing. Man's putting his life behind this.
Yeah.
I'll give you all my money, you know? If I had a job, I'll give you every penny. You know what? Let me transfer you £400 now. Man will transfer the girl £300 to get her to keep the conversation going.
Do you know what?
That's
I
remember,
I remember. I had to tell some young Donny. I want to put him on blast. He goes. I'm not gonna lie. The way you move, like, show me the way, train me. Like, he can see this. I've been doing fuck shit, and I should never be doing it. Like, this guy was like, he sent that girl like £50, just for being thick. I was like, huh? Just for her body. I'm like, but this guy is not a simp. So I was like, how did you get lost in the sauce? What happened?
How did it?
How? He sent that £50 just for being a bad thing. How? Fam, to me, trust me, listen, yeah? Like, you need to understand something, yeah? It ain't nothing for me to put a bad bee on ice. I done ice plenty of it.
Jeez.
Nothing. I'll ice anyone. The Queen, Boris, anyone can get it, fam. It don't matter who you are, fam. I've got more, isn't it, yeah? Anybody can get ice, cuz. What do you mean? It can't, no one has this like higher plateau than me. No one has a level I can't reach, yeah? It can't happen, fam. But the moment you start pedestaling things and putting people above you, yeah? Imagine, in that moment, imagine how that girl felt putting up a picture of her like leggings or something, or like looking thick, and then she gets like palmed off a 50. She's thinking, bruh, she like in the guy's head, she's thinking, raw, yeah, now I'm on. She don't wanna fuck you now. Why would she wanna fuck you if you send them just for a pic? Why would she free up her tud, yeah, if she get it just for posting? It doesn't make sense. Like, you niggas aren't attractive, fam, yeah?
Don't trick for the bits. That's what I say. Don't trick for the bits, rude boy. I don't even see tricking as like. I know if you're older, man, like I'm talking about like you're in your 50s, in your 60s, and you're trying to get a young thing, man, transfer that dough because you know that's all man's really got to offer.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get the nanny any other way.
For real.
So I'll transfer you all the money you need. How much you need? How much debt are you in? You know them old guys come in and say, you in debt, girl?
Innit?
I help your debt.
Swift.
And the girl's like, wow, you helped my debt.
Swift.
No man's helped my debt before.
Innit?
She's, them patting, anything will drop. She'll send him anything because that's what she's doing. But as a young man, bro, he's sending no girl no £50, bro. It's a minute.
Just for looking bad. That doesn't make sense, cuz.
Nah, that's crazy.
Because trust me, I don't care if you got on the flyest Dior drip. Ain't no girl said to your body because you look good in the photo. That's so dumb. Doesn't even make sense. Like so all these men out there who gas girls up and make them feel like they're like Beyonce. Well, like when they're just some B-Tech version, yeah, some like dead rip-off girls, yeah, like who just, you know what it is, fam, yeah, so much guys, yeah, gas dead things, yeah.
Why though? Why is that the trend?
And the one thing is, after they get gassed, dead girls start moving like say they're bad. You're thinking raw, like you girls are so tapped because a hungry man told you what you want to hear. Like, you know what? I like your eyes, you know, yeah, you kind of like, and then so when you see a girl on road who's dead. And then like the guy's good looking, yeah. Boy, like trust me. Anytime I see a dead girl and a good looking guy, I think she must be caring to him in every way possible. Boy, she must be doing the most for him, cooking when he wants, suck his dick when there's no talking,
bro.
There's no talking.
I think you know what that comes down to though.
No talking, fam.
Man, them are moving desperate for the nash. The Nani has got man saying the maddest things for gal, you know. Because, bro, if a girl's dead and you're telling her she's nice, do you know what you're actually doing to the real niggas out there? You're mashing up the whole thing.
The game's fucked.
Man needs to, we need to get these guys out of the community, bro.
Let's get out, fam. Simps are ruining the game, fam.
They're ruining the game, bro. Ruining the game, bro. Because then she's gonna walk outside and I think she's some $1 million thing when she's flipping some 20 pence gal, fam.
No, raw,
bro. Look at your trainers, bro. Like, you know what, gal? She tried to diss me once, and I looked down at her trainers and I said, bro, you couldn't even buy a new pair of trainers, but you're talking rubbish to me. Come on, man. Fix your image, bro.
Get your money up, man.
You know what I'm saying? And then like
she's
like, you're just bitter. I'm like, bruv, look at your trainers. And I just start brushing her. See, sometimes in life, you don't make every girl feel like they're special when some of them are not.
No, they're not.
Some of them are not.
They're really not.
Some of them, only thing they got to offer you is a big bum.
That's it.
And cute hair.
That's it. And that's air. What is that really? Come on, man. Like, see, but again, that's man lusting and being hungry, desperate, and just. Like, fam, it's so deep. I knew, fam, it's so tapped, yeah. I knew a guy like, so like I won't put on her names, yeah. My guy started to rap poetry to get gal, fam. I was like,
yeah, he's done.
How?
He's done.
Poetry.
He's done.
I'm thinking,
I'm not saying if you're a natural poet and you're just giving gal your poetry to finesse, but because I remember my brother, my big brother, he used to flip and take lyrics from songs and he would go on dating sites and just send them the lyrics.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I'll be like, bro, why are you doing that? He's like, bro, it works.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And like, he said, not all the time, but there's some gal that buy onto it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, raw, that's mad. Like, you just sent her some, like, I don't even know, Boys to Men, and she's on it. Like, raw. He's like, yeah, it works, bro, it works. The gal, them, they feel it. They say that's real poetic. They're real. They don't even know what song it's from. He says he rubs out the lyrics and just writes it to them.
Sick guy.
I'm like, raw.
So
you're just going around just doing this. He's like, yeah, I've been doing this for long. And I was like, raw.
See?
So I can understand where that's from, because some man would try and like, oh, I wrote a song for you. You know what I'm saying? Like the other day I was on TikTok and some you wrote some song about, I still miss you, girl, you know I love you. I was like, brother, stop it.
Yeah.
You sound wimpish.
Yeah,
she's not gonna take you back.
No.
She'll hear the song and be like, that's cute.
That's about
Send it to her friends and be like, look who made the tune for me.
Simple.
But she's getting dicked down by the guy that's not making no songs for her.
Yeah, because I got it. Listen, man. All these guys are here like doing the most. It's mad because like women will be like, oh, a guy never said anything. Never does compliment. Listen, when you tell a woman what she wants to hear, the crutch is open in it. When you tell them what they don't want to hear, they won't open. So men have to lie just by default. Yeah, because the only way woman's gonna feel good is by a man lying. Now it isn't even to say like a guy would say you're good looking when you're not. But I mean to a point where women need constant validation to feel good about themselves. A woman can get approached by 99 men, yeah? But that 100th guy that walked past her, she's like, oh shit, what's wrong with me? Like, what, do I need more makeup? Or like should I go back home? Or like,
mad.
Or like, was my dress not short enough? Just because of one guy's there, you know?
Yeah.
You forget, why do you need that much validation? Married women still need validation. Even married women still, was it fucking Steph Curry's wife? I remember when it came out. I remember it came out where she goes, sometimes it'd be nice to get attention, you know, and then because Steph, Steph gets bad girl cheerleaders. The bad girls want Steph. Yeah, he's a celebrity. I remember. Yeah, she's like, sometimes nice to get, and everyone was like, she for the streets. Everyone's like, why? Because if you're a married woman with 3 kids, why do you still need attention from who? What? Any man that's not giving you attention is respectful for the fact that she's married. No. Why would a guy try to hold at Beyonce? It's dumb. You wouldn't do it, would you? Because you know what it is. So imagine Beyonce coming out tomorrow. You know what? and I know I got 2-3 kids and I got a husband, but I still like attention. I still need attention though. What do you mean? How? That's what I'm trying to say, fam. Women not need that. You need to uplift and validate women every single day of your life. Like I said, if you have one off day,
you're done.
Do you love me? Oh, and you know what? Women are so fucked, yeah. And I know this is true for a fact. If I'm wrong, then show me, prove me I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure, cuz, yeah, that every woman, when your relationship ends, she's got a fallback nigga. Yeah.
No, I told you she's got bare options. What did I say to you? They got bare options. I said, brother, I said to you, 9 out of 10 women got other options, bro.
Must have. Fallback nigga. And then, you know what? And the worst thing is, the guy she ends up getting with was the guy she told you that, don't worry about it, just a friend. It's always him. It's always a friend that for the last 6 months, yeah, trust me, women can just slip. It's almost like women keep niggas in reserve. Like 100%. Maybe if he slips up just once, I'm gonna get at him. It's like they know that. And the thing is, yeah, again, I think, oh, guys don't have options. You know what? Do you know why a guy can never have options? Because for us to have sex or be with a woman, it needs to be consensual, meaning she needs to say yes. So guys never truly have options. A woman decides when and where she's gonna have sex.
Thank you.
A woman can go out and say, you know what, I'm getting fucked tonight, and it's gonna happen. Yeah. A guy will be praying to the Most High, it happens, fam. A guy will praying. A guy will come out and drip a Dior spray, Dior top, saying, you know what, like man's looking fresh now. Like look at the bag of bad beat. Some dusty estate thing, yeah. Some dusty estate thing. That is the realest talk ever. Fam, some dusty estate thing, yeah, with 3 kids could come out a yard and pull up to the club in a £7 Primark dress and get free dick. And and you're thinking the guy dripped out the corner thinking, how is this? Because they run that. Their crutches are like stairway to heaven, cuz. And they run that. That's why I'm telling you, man don't have options. No man has options. Yeah, a man can choose what girl he goes for, but whether you decide whether or not happens, it's not on you, fam. It's not on you. So that's why women have all the power and control. So when a woman goes, I'll beat 20 guys, how's it the same as you? Because you voluntarily got beat by 20 men. If I fuck 20 women, it's like women allow me to beat them, yeah? So that's why we see it as a trophy or count numbers. It's like raw, like all the women were feeling me, threw up a leg because I was that fly nigga that pulled up, yeah? But a woman can just, on the bus, at work, on the way home, like just, you know what, yeah? I don't understand this, yeah? So I was telling my boy this, yeah? I don't think you understand the level of the power women have. Imagine being able to go on your phone right now, fire out a text to a gal, and you know she's coming an hour later. I would love to have that power, fam. And to be honest with you, I don't even believe that type of power should be even given to a woman. Yeah, it's like niggas need to start saying no. I'm not coming.
Yeah, straight. I swear to God, man has to start saying no. Man has to start moving disciplined and saying no. No. Because then it brings them back down to reality, bro. Like, I mean, what? I ain't got that much power. No, you don't. Like, we're all equal as you want, because you want equal rights. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Equal rights, every day equal. But it's not equal there, is it? That was the realest talk ever, bro. That was the realest talk ever. That's the realest.
It's sad because even my boy the other day, fam, this nigga went to this is the ultimate curve, yeah. She said come through. Bear in mind, let's say she lived like Berms off ends in it. Let's say 2 hours. This guy went on the train, yeah, paid big boy ticket prices, yeah, went down there, jabbed there, yeah, and they were talking now, yeah, and she had like weed and a drink, whatever, and then after 3 hours, my man's thinking, raw, surely she gonna free out the crutches. She's like, you know what? I'm kind of tired. You wanna go sleep? My man started wilding. He's like, no, I came down from London. They have a Birmingham. You best be giving up, son. Then she's like, no, it's not that rare. Bare commotion, yeah. My man got on the train, came back to London, yeah. I didn't get nothing, yeah. And the baddest thing is, I tried to tell him, fam, the moment you entertain her, from that moment, why would she give you dick? So why would she let you fuck her, yeah? If she made you come to a 2-hour train journey, yeah, just to sit and chill, that level of power is nuts. Because for me, if you're not smashing guaranteed, I ain't going no girl's yard at 12 o'clock at night. What do you mean? Like, what am I pulling up for? To cuddle and watch movies? Come on, cuz, like that power. Man needs to start saying no.
Yeah.
Man needs to start saying, I don't need it, I don't want it. Do you know what? And even if the other 9 guys say yes, at least you're that one guy that said no. You're that one done it to let her know that can happen. That just happened. I said no. You want me? I said no. Go figure it out. And I truly feel at that point, a guy.
Man, will gain their strength.
Yeah, strength.
Yeah, man will gain their strength.
Super Saiyan card.
Yeah. Man level
up, innit?
Yeah, man will get the strength back.
when you say no, it's like it just builds this. It's almost like you learn to say no, like women say no to men.
Yeah.
You're like, no.
Your power is back once you say no.
It's mad, isn't it?
But it's all gone once you're a yes man. And that's what's making us lose, when we lose respect for us, you know what I'm saying?
It's lost, isn't it?
Trust me. But listen, another episode. This is the first of Up in the Air. Yeah. We're gonna have special guests on next week.
Gotta come through.
Yeah. And we're gonna have a great conversation.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just warming, man.
Just warming.
Temps are warming.
I'm telling you. Shout out to my brother CEO. Yeah. You know what it is, bro. We're gonna destroy it. This year, check us out. Normal. Bro. I'm telling you. We're winning.
Stay locked in, man.